Hey y'all, I just want to tell y'all, as a kid, I would always read books, right? Because I didn't really have any friends. I was always fucking weird, but I wasn't smart because I didn't look like I was smart. So they didn't put me in the advanced class, and honestly, after a certain point, I stopped giving a shit and trying since no one took me fucking serious, because what's the point, right? But also, as a child, I had books and I had computers. And I say the good thing about computers is that I learned to play until expert, and I learned where the computers are weak, and I know how to get through the computers. So when AI takes over, I'm in good hands because I'm like State Farm, bro. But are you? I'm going to be honest, y'all. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, because the only gay people I've ever seen is gay men that are secretly gay, and they're telling their wife they're ugly because they're fat, because they're gay, and they don't want to take responsibility because they still trying to use them. And the gay women be trying to turn your girlfriend against you, but the sarcasm comments that they make to you is what your girlfriend will end up telling you why she doesn't like you. Alright, y'all, this is some critical thinking. Smart people stay tuned, but like the dumb people are probably gonna be like, he said Jurassic Park, he's a fucking nerd. Look at him, he like dinosaurs. Anyway, point is that movie was an eye opener, guys. And y'all gotta realize, right? Some of the best intentions have always turned out to fuck us in the ass, bro. Like, it doesn't really matter what your intentions are. It matters what comes from it, bro. Use your heads, people. Like, I just want to know with these AI robots, if I put makeup over my tattoos, are they still going to know it's me? And again, I kind of hate to be this guy, but I got some questions for Elon Musk. Because he's like, my intentions are to make people stop working. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty noble of you, bro. But like, you created robots, right? You created a whole fucking workforce, and yours may work, but you yourself admit there's gonna be people that come and make their own robots. What's gonna make them give a shit to not make them try to take us over and to use them robots against us, bro? Y'all gotta think with y'all's heads. Y'all can't be creating shit humans can't take out if they need to. Bro, y'all are ridiculous. See, one thing I learned here, right, is capitalism. I'm going to give it to you like this. Yes, you have to work, but you're in control. And there's a gun in your head, a gun to your head, right? But hey, at least you're capitalist. You're making your own money. You can make your own decisions. You start giving that power to someone else, right? Which may work out for a little bit, right? But what's going to happen when they don't want to do it no more, right? What's going to happen when they want you to start doing their will? And y'all all voted for socialism, right? So now you can't go back to getting a job because your free ticket to escape is gone because you traded it for comfort. So your sorry ass wouldn't have to work. So, because y'all don't want to work and do things on your own, y'all are going to put us all in jeopardy, right? Because I guess true freedom is too much for you, right? Like, and see, I know I'm going crazy, but let me bring up another point, right? How are we supposed to tell when these robots are being sarcastic, bro? Because they all have that monotone voice, and you know, they could look you dead in the eyes, and they could just be like, I love you. But how you know they're not fucking with you, bro? Again, they can't show emotion. They do what they're told. They don't have free will. Who's controlling them, right? Because you're not going to see who's telling them what to do. And if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, bro. And another thing, right? How do we know these robots aren't just sarcastically going to start going, he's got a gun? And then you take the guy out, right? And then the robot goes, oh no, it was just a bag of Doritos. My bad. Here's another hard truth for you that I had to learn the hard way, right? This is just from some years of experience and what I've been up to, right? Again, we're talking about good and evil, right? Because when the devil comes to you, He's not gonna be like, yes, I'm Satan. You don't know who I am, bitch. You better bow before me or I'm gonna take your life. And he's got like artillery and guns and shit. He gonna come to you, right? And he gonna be like, bro, I got this bag of Doritos, sweet spicy chili flavor. Now what would you do for them? You know you want the whole bag, bro. You can have it. But what would you give me for it? Mwahaha. And you're just like, bro, it's just a bag of chili, sweet chili Doritos. What's the worst he's gonna want for it? Well, that's up to him. And you done took it, so once you take something from somebody, they will collect. Another problem I have with most of y'all, I know I'm getting way too into this, right? But like, we can do anything. We have the ability to go anywhere. We can learn any degree we want. And some of y'all choose to fucking work at a Walmart for 30 fucking years. And then you complain why your life never gets better when you break the first rule of business at Walmart. Don't mix business and pleasure, right? Like your business people should not be your friends. Why? I don't know, bro. Hey, bro, they didn't call in today and I'm just needing someone, bro. If you could just help me out, you're like a brother to me. It's called manipulation, jackass. Just wake up. See, right now, we're rabbits and we have the guns, right? And now we have the foxes telling us the guns are bad. And that one over there with the gun, well, he should give his, but he's the smart cookie, right? He's a smart little rabbit, and he's like, you ain't taking my fucking freedom. But that fox ain't. He ain't gonna come and get him. He could. That fox could come over there and fuck him up with a gun, right? But that fox gonna take the one who gave up his gun and then tell him the fox with the gun is evil. And watch the fox with no gun try to take out, or sorry, the rabbit without a gun is gonna try to take out the rabbit with the gun because the fox is manipulating the rabbit without a gun. And some of y'all are acting like the rabbits without a gun right now, bro. I don't get y'all. See, I figured out how to help America without any bloodshed, right? So here's what we're gonna do. After we make sure all the people on EBT are supposed to be on EBT, we're going to be like, all right, all the ones who would like to apply to EBT, y'all have to give up y'all's rights, y'all's citizenships. And then here's the fun part, because the people who want that EBT, they're going to be like, fuck my rights, bro. We deport their asses after they give up their citizenship for that EBT. Because, like, if they don't want to work, if they don't want to better themselves, why the fuck are you in America, bro? Like, y'all want to sit here and get mad because I call somebody a fucking asshole that's being an asshole to me, right? Oh no, he called someone a name. He's so mean. Well, what they fucking do? We in America. As long as I don't threaten them, everything's okay. But some of y'all can't take someone standing up for themselves, and when they do stand up for yourselves, you say they're the tyrant. No, it don't work that way. Because if I tell you how to treat me, right? I go to set boundaries and you disrespect me. And when I cut you off, don't play the victim, bro, because I ain't playing that shit, bro. I will cut people smooth the fuck off metaphorically and I will keep the fuck going. I watch how people treat me. I listen to what y'all say when I'm walking up and I act stupider than I fucking am. All right, now back to my little rabbits metaphor, because, right, the smart rabbits, they keep their guns, right? Because in the beginning, all the rabbits had the guns, right? But the foxes, well, the foxes couldn't have that shit, bro, because then they could stop them, right? But, a little clever ass fox, they just want to have some fun, bro. So they're like, hey, I wonder if any of the stupider rabbits would be like, Yeah, bro. The fox is gonna protect us. The foxes will be there for us. You know what I'm saying? And then the fox is like, hey, this one gave up his gun, but those rabbits over there don't want to give up their guns. Well, the fox could simply take them all the fuck out. He a fox. The fuck they really gonna do, right? But that one, those few got a guns, right? But he gonna be like telling the rabbits without a gun, man, that rabbit over there with a gun, he think he better than you. And then that fox, he just keeps talking to that little rabbit without a gun, right? And he's like, man, he's starting to sound like a dictator, right? That fox with a gun think he a badass, right? Bro, wouldn't it be funny if we showed him who was boss? Meanwhile, the little rabbit, you know, he's being manipulated. He don't really fucking know better. The little rabbit without a gun's like, yeah. The other the rabbit without a gun is like, yeah. The rabbit with the gun should be like, yeah, I want people to be safe and give up his gun. But that ain't how shit work, bro. All right. And then the fox keeps lying to the little rabbit without a gun, pissing him off at the rabbits with the gun. And then it happens, right? The rabbits without a gun go and attack the rabbits with a gun to take their guns. Meanwhile, Fox is laughing at both of y'all's asses, right? Because the little rabbits with the gun, well, they just had a little dream. They wanted to live their life, do their thing, and, you know, help people. But those damn little rabbits without a gun were easily fucking manipulated. And it's like the rabbits with the gun are trying to do what's better for everybody. But all those stupid little fucking rabbits without a gun who gave up their fucking guns are like, the rabbits with guns are tyrants and they're trying to be dictators. Taters, taters, taters. My brain is made of mush taters. I know I'm going on about some crazy shit. Y'all need to wake up. Anyway, fucking all this fucking AI video shit, right? They're sitting here getting you used to watching animated videos, you know, deep fakes. So when they start putting it out there publicly to when it fucking matters, you're like, I don't notice a difference in how this looks. But meanwhile, if you don't watch those stupid shits, you can tell what the fucking videos are when you see them. At least for now, you should be able to. But they trying to make you watch them all the time. So when they pop up, you don't fucking know it's a deep fake. It just blends in with another video. Oh no, Crux is too smart and he's letting the other people know, but everybody's gonna call me fucking crazy until it fucking happens.